What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I will be doing your ribbon. What up, ladies and gents? Welcome to another night of sweet ribbon here at Top Tier. We are getting ready. We got a full slate of breaks here, including everything you see on the screen right now. That's going to be our live fill for the night. It is an intriguing one. It is a great one. It is one that's worth sticking around for if you're in here, so make sure you guys stick around as we're going to get these going here very soon, very shortly. As you can see here, everything on the screen is involved in that. I guess I can probably get it a little bit more on the screen, I suppose, right? There we go. You got two signed baseballs. Signed jersey back there as well. Two Topp's Finest Megas. Inception, 2025 Inception Hobby. Two Bowman Draft Megas and two value boxes of Topps Chrome. So a very sweet one. Set for us tonight. So like I said, if you're in eBay Live, stick around, man. We are just about to get going on this. My peeps down YouTube, Amy, Dave, what's going on? Everybody else not in the chat, what's happening? Oh, viewers are going around. There we go. We're getting some back in eBay Live. Welcome in, everybody. It's going to be a good night of ripping here. We got a lot of breaks set to go, so we got to start getting through them all here. Start with this live hail here pretty soon, so we're going to let a few more people pile in here. Get these bids going here very, very shortly. So let me pop a link, as always, into the YouTube chat. That's a Bowman draft here we haven't had for a while, which is very nice. Bowman draft. I want to make sure I got everything I got pictured in here. I do. So we'll get this live fill going as soon as we get a few more people up at eBay Live. If people keep leaving, we can't do the live fill. So we had it up there had it up to 10 or 11 people in there, but now we're losing people. There we go. We're starting to climb back up. We're going to start it when we're in the teens. So we got 10 concurrent viewers right now. We're probably not starting it until we get 12 or 13 people in here. But as people keep leaving, then we can't start it with that many people. So if we don't get at least 13, 14, I probably won't start it, and we'll just go into our live fills. So, or we'll just go into our pre-solds for the night. So we'll just wait until we get enough people in there concurrently. Or watching live, if that makes sense. But full slate of breaks here tonight. It's an eclectic slate of breaks. What do we got? We got some Bowman Megas. We got some Heritage coming up later. We got some LOGOFRACTOR, some DONRUSS Elite, some Platinum Anniversary. All kinds of stuff. Triple D, what up, dude? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody who's just joining us. Make sure you stick around, right? We're trying to get this live fill started. We're going to start going here pretty quick. There we go. Now I think we got enough in there to start it up. We're just going to get her started here, as we always do. So I'm going to get it going. The Diamondbacks are up. Again, we're going to start these right now. It does involve a 2025 Inception Hobby, two 2026 Topps Finest Megas, two 2025 Bowman Draft Megas, two 2026 Topps Chrome Value Boxes, two signed baseballs, and a jersey. So we're going to get this going right now. We're going to start it off with the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are live. Go get them. Hopefully we don't have any of those problems last night that we had as far as not anybody being able to bid. Please let me know if it's not letting you bid here for sure, so that I know that. I'm going to go grab a sheet to fill out. Diamondbacks done. Now we got the Bravos. Los Bravos up. Go get them for the Braves. Go get them. Again, everything you see on the screen is involved in the live fill. Any questions, please pop them in the chat. We will rip it as soon as it's done. William, with the Diamondbacks, start us off with. Yeah, he's tearing it up. For sure, Triple D. All right, now we got the O's up. Samuel Basayo and company, Ohio Alloy from the in the Bowman draft boxes. Definitely a solid prospect for them. Travis got the Braves. So we're going alphabetically by city like we do every night. So if you're looking for your team, just hang out. These usually take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to do the live fill, and then we'll start ripping on them. We'll get through them pretty quickly. All right, Charles with the Orioles. Now we got the Red Sox. The Reddy Sox. Rome's, Kyson Witherspoon? First rounder for the Red Sox in the Bowman draft boxes. They had somebody else in there too. Oh, that Ianson kid, right? Anthony Ianson? Maybe. All right, now we got the Cubbies coming up. Cubbies, PCA and company. A couple of nice Conrad there in the first. Do believe PCA has autos possible in the inception. Obviously, and everything else in here besides the Bowman draft. All right, now we got the White Sox. Mr. Murakami threw out, and Billy Carlson is your first Bowman you're looking for out of the 2025 Bowman draft. The 10th overall pick from last year's draft. Got Bowman Chrome coming out not too long, the 9th. I don't know, a couple weeks yet. All right, now we got Sal Stewart and the Reds, and obviously Steele Hall. First Bowman stuff out of the 2025 Bowman draft. You got your Cubbies, and Rob, you got the White Sox. So Red's pretty solid team right here with Sal Stewart being, it's kind of a pick 'em in the American League, in the National League for Rookie of the Year between him and JJ Weatherholt. You can see who has the best last, month of the season. Better month of the season. Probably comes down to this month for those two guys in the Rookie of the Year chase. All right, we got the Guardians up. Chase DeLauder's big rookie. I forget what first you're looking for out of there. Brett, welcome in top tier. Brett with the guards as well. Now we got the Rockies. Go get them with the Rockies. Now the Tigers. And And probably the lock for the American League Rookie of the Year, Kevin McGovern. At least I think for the odds, he's a not super. I think he's like a -400 favorite right now. Host of others as well. Rob with the Tigers. Now we got the Stros up. Ha! Nice try. Nice try, Triple D. Wrong chat, bro. All right, Stros are good. What's up, Anna? All right, now we got Jack Cags, Cags and Bobby Witt, and their first Bowman guy was. Oh, they got 2 first rounders, Sean Gamble and what the fuck is the other guy? They're both, I think, 23 and 26 or something like that. As the Royals had 2 first rounders, so two first rounder first available in the Bowman draft for these guys. Now we got the Angels. Matt M got the Astros. Welcome in the top tier, my friend. And Brett with the Royals. Good price on them. Get the Angels up. Obviously, Tyler Bremner, 2nd overall pick last year of the Bowman draft. Trout throughout. Simo. All right, Savion got them Angels. Now the big boys, the Dodgers. Go get them. All right. Brian with the now we got the fish. Fish are up. Triple D. They are. I've noticed that too, Brian. All right, we got the Brewers. Miz. Les Miz. All kinds of good stuff for the Brewers, actually, even though they suck. Ass. But the Miz definitely carries the hobby side of that thing. All right, Charles with the Brewers. All right, got the Twins. Merrick Houston is the big first you're looking for. Here. Brooks Lee rookies out of the 2025 Inception box. Savion with them. Now we got the Mets up. Go get the Mets. Carson Bench, Nolan McLean. What's that kid's name in late first rounder? Voit for the draft. Luis Angel Acuna still a Met in the inception. Plenty of spots available, or plenty of Mets always in the signed mem. Amy with the Mets. Now we got the Yanks up. Obviously, Yankees always tough ones. Tim, what's up, man? Got the Yanks, and we got the A's up. Nick Kurtz rookie stuff available in that 2025 inception. And Jamie Arnold is the 11th overall pick last year in the draft, in the 2025 draft. That's in the 2025 Bowman draft box is the big first you're looking for there. And Wei-In Lin as well, right? Or was he in regular Bowman? I gotta remember. All right, Rob with the A's. Now we got the Phillies up. All right, Tim with the Phils as well. Now we got the Pirates. Ponner Griffin. Ponner Griffin and Call Skeens. Yeah, you guys know what I was trying to say. You guys know. Oh, yes. Talk about old times. Kind of like the, like asking the 8-ball some questions, Triple D. All right, Rob with the Pirates. We got the Padres up. It is not Triple D. Nor is the Bears Bowl. Can't do free giveaways on the channel anymore. If I want to stream where I need to stream. That's all I'll say. Boo. Yeah, I know. All right, we got the Giants. Giants are up. Charles, the Padres. Yeah, nobody got time for that, Rob. Oh. It's retired. It's a candy bowl now. Alright, we got the Mariners up. Kate Anderson first. Up in these two boxes. Obviously, some Griffey Jr. and Ichiro possible throughout. Dude, I got a really nasty midnight, what the hell was it? Home Run Kings or something like that insert from, fuck, I can't remember what it is, PSA 10 Griffey. Before the Griffey boom happened lately, it was like a $700 card, and I guarantee it's closer to like a $1,500 card. And I can't find that son of a bitch anywhere. Rob with the Mariners. Now we got the Cardinals, J.J. Weather, Holt and Company. Can't remember who their first is in there. So that's probably, is Reniel Rodriguez? I think it's Reniel Rodriguez out of there that you're looking for. Oh, duh. Liam Doyle, your 5th overall pick last in the 2025 draft. Yeah, that's who you're looking for in the Bowman draft. Oh, yeah, who was it? Charles. Oh, nice. I don't know. He's a solid pitcher. And we got the Rays, who are surprising a lot of people this year. Joseph, welcome to the top tier. Just for everybody, so everybody knows, we do one of these live fills at this time every night, right? Involving a bunch of different baseball boxes and some signed memorabilia. So make sure you set your timer. Get back here around this time every night. Start them right away. There's the Rangers are up, and the Korean Shohei, Sungkyun Kim. Possible out of the Bowman draft boxes. Or wait, maybe that's 2026 Bowman. Never mind, I think it's 2026 Bowman. I get the 2026 Bowman and the 2025 Bowman draft mixed up. Gavin Fine's who you're looking for out of here. Right? Something like that. Joseph, we're just going alphabetically by team. So there's 3 more teams, including the Rangers, the Blue Jays, and the Nats. So I go alphabetically by team, live fill each night when I start out at 10:45, 10:50 p.m. Central, and then after that we go to our live. I go to my pre-solds. We do 7 pre-sold breaks a night here as well, or 6 pre-sold breaks here tonight as well. So making 7 total. I also have I think I got 10 teams left in a random teams break. So you just buy those spots. I do the random after all 30 spots are filled. On those, the old school way, they'll do the whole spinny wheel shit. So we got those available as well. That could be our 8th break of the stream if we end up filling the rest of that one. Blue Jays are up. Akamoto. Actually, Blue Jays really good spot with JoJo Parker, first Bowman stuff out of there, and then Akamoto and Trey Savage stuff out of the rest of it. And I do believe some nice baseballs and jerseys possible for the Blue Jays as well. If you ever want to know what the possibilities for the signers are, they are in the description of the listing. So you just got to click on the listing and see full description. And that'll tell you what you need to know there. Kelly Dove going to the Rangers. All right, and we've got the Nats up. Go get the Nats. Nats are the last team. Mr. Eli Willits, the poster boy right there in that Bowman draft box. And James Wood and Dylan Cruz stuff in the Inception. Be the last live fill team here. And Rob with the Nats. And that'll do it for the live fill. So let's get to ripping them. Thank you guys for being in here and participating in that live fill. Appreciate y'all. Let's get them ripping. So if you're interested in getting in bidding on some of the pre-solds, obviously hit save seller or hit save seller either way. Join us for the live fills every night here as we start off our ripping nights every night with the live fills. Join us for those. Go bid on some teams, getting some of the pre-solds as well. Enjoy a night here at Top 2. Every night. All right, let's rock. Let's start with our Chrome value boxes. All right, I'm going to pin some... Gonna start pinning some of these random team breaks. Do have, I think, 10 left to fill that out. If we want to rip that later tonight. So that is a random team break. Hold on, I gotta go get a receipt. Ah, shit. Alright, here we go. There's a Jimmy Crooks on the red, white, and blue going off the cards. Followed by past and present Kurtz McGuire. There's Caleb Durbin on the refractor. There's Chase DeLauder. And a Brian Woo going out to the Mariners. Sleeve chops, people, for safety in case you want to whip it out and play with it later, or you just like to share it with somebody. Press your friend, press your family, show your friends. Have a complete stranger hold it. Whatever you want to do, it needs to be sleeved before you just flop it out and show it around. Right? There's Garrett Cole in the baseball scenes. Write that down so you don't forget. More on that later. Nice Carson Bench on the rookie refractor going off the Mets. And a big ticket Julio. Move quick for an old man. Not that old. I feel old. All right, there's a Chris Sale on the red, white, and blue going off the Braves. Cody Ponce on the refractor going off the Blue Jays. And a Trent Grisham on the Ray Wave going out to the Yanks. Followed by Tatsuyama Mai on the 91. There's Rome's on the Wrecking Crew. And we got a Perspectives Cooney Jr. going off the Braves. Nice Dansby on the baseball scenes going off the Cubbies. Yuri Perez on the refractor of the Marlins, rather. And a sweet Rivals away. As Rivals away are exclusive to the value box or retail. That is a green Rivals away. David Wright to the Mets. That's going to be out of 99. Pretty solid hit there. And a Bryce Harper on the big ticket players. But yeah, you type pretty good for a troll. Oh. I'm just kidding. Maybe. I'm just kidding. Just throwing some shit back your way. Your move. No. Zola, too. Spelling contest, maybe. All right. I'm just kidding. I was just joking with you, bro. I was just joking with you. I knew it all along. I was messing with you, John. We got a Brian Woo on the rare, followed by Connor Griffin on the mini diamond. And Sweet Jacob Wilson on the gold mini diamond. That's out of 50. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. on the refractor finest. And Yordi. That's a refractor of pretty much your shoe-in AL MVP, I think, at this point. It's like a minus 4,000 favor or some bullshit like that. All right, there's a Chase Burns on the uncommon rookie. Nice mini diamond, Jake DeGrom, the Rangers. Murakami on the uncommon rookie going on the White Sox. There's Miz on the Arrivals rookie. And a Brent Rooker on the blue mini diamonds uncommon. It's going out to the A's. It's going to be out of 150. Password Garcia on the mini diamond. There's Shohei, as always, followed by a Murakami rookie and a Bobby Witt on the World's Finest. What was his rookie season? Was he like 03 or some bullshit like that? What was Utley's rookie year? Oh. Yeah, somewhere around in there. 03, 05. That was the 2 years sticking in my head. Yeah, maybe 04. And it's something. It's 2000-ish. Somewhere around there. There's a Andrew Painter on the rare, going off the Phils. Nice Yordi on the uncommon mini diamond, go off the Strokes. Don Larson celebrating the only perfect game thrown in World Series history. And we got a Manny Machado on the refractor, going off Padres. That is a common one. Dylan Beavers on the mini diamonds. It's clean Beavers. We got Bryce Elders on the mini diamonds of the Giants. And a paint mini diamonds Cade Horton. That's going out the Cubbies. It's going to be out of 250. Yep, Larson. Indeed. Did I say somebody else? I might have said somebody else. Meant Don Larson if I said anybody else. Or maybe I didn't say anybody at all. All right, let's do our Bowman draft boxes. I do like that, I liked what they did with the Bowman draft mega boxes last year. Now they're going to be all incorporated into packs. You got the lasers, and they're all chromes, no paper. These Bowman draft boxes, they're beautiful. There's your 6th overall pick, Mr. Seth Hernandez. Nice Riley Quick. There's a Geisen. And Connor Essenberg on the laser going out the Braves. So, nice laser. Aaron Watson. J.T. Quinn. And we got Dakota Jordan on the laser going out to the Giants. We got here right on top. There's a sweet Steel Hall going out to the Reds. And Eli Willits going out to the Nats. So 2 of the top 10 guys. Picks number 1 and 9 there. There's sweet Gage Wood, first rounder for the Phils as well. And Charles DeValen, first rounder for the Dodgers. So all first rounders. And Ike Ayers, also a first rounder. All first rounders in that pack. Yeah, good luck. I've washed my hands clean of Sapphire. It's just stupid priced always. And you never get it anyways. Nice Joseph Zerwa on the orange 25 going out the Orioles. I mean, yeah, it might be pricey, but good luck getting any. It was in that EQL or whatever. Fucking, yeah, good luck. That is out of 25. I complain about Sapphire every single time. I complain about Sapphire every single time it comes out anymore because I used to get 2 or 3 cases of every Sapphire release. You know, rewind to like a year ago. Not a year ago, probably in the 2024 products. And then come 2025, they stopped. They pretty much stopped allocating them. Well, or stopped. Anyways, they effed up Sapphire for everybody, in my opinion. Just force feeding it to all their breakers on, essentially force feeding it. Nice JJ laser. Force feeding it to all their breakers on Fanatics Live. Douchers. There's a Landon Hodge on the laser. And cutting out most of the local card shops from getting any, for the most part, unless they can get it off the site on the EQL. There's Riley Kelly. All right, we got a Riley Quick. There's nice Brady Abel. There's Jamie Arnold and Liam Doyle. So a lot of first rounders in there as well, and another Ike Irish prospect. Well, yeah, and not to mention that too. Just the cost of it nowadays is ridiculous. But I used to get 2 or 3 cases. We'll stage the in-action die cut Kyson Witherspoon. He was your 16th or 17th overall guy for the Red Sox, something like that. 16th, 17th. Those in-action die cuts are not by any means super short printed or anything like that, but they are very cool. All right, we got 1 box left. That is our Inception. All right. Base cards, we got a Marcelo Mayer rookie going off the Red Sox, followed by Cam Smith to the Astros, Mo Baller rookie to the Cubbies, and this is going to be a short print, Francisco Lindor. That's going out to the Mets. Nice shorty print Lindor right there. All right, then we got a green, Justin Henry Malloy going out to the Tigers. Green's not numbered. And the Dingler. Spike the punch bowl. Tell the DJ to crank it up. The party can start. The Dingler has arrived. If you know, you know. That is out of 25. Bookend 25 and 25 for the Dingler. For the Dingler rookie. Actually having a really good season. And I did mention this dude. That's going out to Amy. And Ash. There you guys go. That is a purple. Luis Angel Acuna. Rookie auto. That is going to be out of 125 on the rookie and emerging stars. We are going to be doing We are going to be doing some full cases of Inception here later this week. So on actually tomorrow and Friday, full cases of Inception. So make sure you guys go get your bids in there. It's an excellent set. Excellent rookie classes. 2025's rookie class was pretty solid. I think only 2 spots. There's more than 2. Actually, I think there's 5 or 6 of those spots left on that random. Something like that. I'll keep pinning them if there's still some available. Let's do the recap for the cards real quick, and then we'll get into our... Here's our Bowman. We got a Kaiser Witherspoon in action, going out the Red Sox, and a sweet orange Joseph Zerwa going out the Orioles. That is bookend numbered, or it's not bookend numbered, it's numbered to 25. Nice color match there, though, for the second rounder from the Orioles. And then our Topps Chrome, we did get a sweet David Wright on the Rivals away green parallel. That's going to be out of 99. Pretty tough pull that was right there, odds-wise. And then we get a Cade Horton on the Pink Mini Diamonds. It's 250 going to the Cubbies. A uncommon Blue Mini Diamonds to 150 Brent Rooker to the A's. And a sweet Jacob Wilson on the common Gold Mini Diamond. That's out of 50. Then our Inception box. We did get a Justin Henry Malloy rookie green. These are not numbered. It's going out to the Tigers. A blue Dangler going out to the Tigers as well. That's going to be bookend number 25 to 25. That is a rookie. A short print Francisco Lindor going out the Mets. And then a purple Luis Angel Acuna rookie auto out of 125 on the Rookies and Emerging Stars auto from Inception. And that'll do it for the cards part of the break. Now our mem. So rules for the baseballs. Longest tenure team for retired players, active team for active players. If there's an inscription that is year, event, or award specific, it'll go to the team that they played that year or that event for, or won the most of that award for. If the ball is specific, same rules apply. The hierarchy is baseball, inscription, tenure team. A number that a player might sign, a jersey number a player might sign on the ball does not indicate an inscription and does not have any bearing on where the ball might go. And if there is a Beckett rookie cert on there, it will go to the team that player played the bulk of his rookie season for. So here we go. We got baseball 61 and 62 of 75. Nope, Brett, doing them now. I hate that they started putting those up there. Now we know who it is before we pull it out. I like the guessing. It's a pretty solid one here. And that's going out to the Brewers and Charles. That is your top prospect on the 100 list. That is Mr. Jesus Mate. We'll take that all day long. Unfortunately, there's a slight smudge on that auto there. Does have the Fanatics cert on it. But a badass baseball there for you, Charles. Nice Jesus Mate. Got a Beckett Witness. That is also going out to the Brewers. That is Mr. Sal Frelick. Going to the Brewers. Pretty sure it's like this. I forget which way his goes. Either way. It is a Sal Frelick. Pretty sure it's like this. Though. Actually, I'm 99% sure. So, yeah. The Brewers picking up both those baseballs for you, Charles. Shit, there was a Miz in this run, too. Pulled the Miz not too long ago out of here. Jesus Mate, Charles. So a really, really good baseball there for you. First one was Jesus Mate, so really, really good baseball. Dude's an absolute beast. And our jersey. No way. Wow. Well, Charles. You've been on a heater, bro, and this is filthy. This is absolute nastiness in a jersey. Wow. That is an LGC cert. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Mizorowski. That is an absolute. That is a. I want to see if that's an on-field. I mean, I don't know if it's an on-field, right? It is definitely the authentic, genuine players collection. That's what it is, or players' choice, or whatever. That is a absolutely nasty Mizorowski jersey. A Nike Miz jersey. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That Miz jersey is nasty right there for you, man. That is that's a big boy jersey. Even got the patch on the sleeve, so it's a higher end Nike jersey too. There's definitely levels of Nike jerseys, and this is a higher end one for sure. So, super congrats on there. I mean, Charles. Just absolutely killing it in their randoms the last few nights. I gotta get a picture of that. Craziness. You stop whining about the Brooks bat. Yeah. Yeah, some nights it's just the way it goes, man. Actually, you got the I wouldn't say super cheap, but the Brewers did go. Yeah, Brewers went cheap there too. Brewers went cheap there too for all the stuff. Definitely had business possible. Oh, yeah, for sure you have. 100%, yeah. Haven't we all? Haven't we all? All right. That'll do it. That is an absolutely filthy jersey for you, Charles. Yeah, for pretty much the same thing. More or less the on-field versions of them. They're not exactly on-field versions. I honestly think your J.J. Weatherholt is one step above that one. It might have been the same, though. All right, peeps. Well, that'll be it. For the live fill, so I appreciate you guys. Another one here tomorrow night. Same time, same channel. We got 6 live fills, 6 pre-solds coming up, and I assume that we will fill out the rest of that random teams break tonight. We may break that tonight as well. It just depends on what time it gets to be. Otherwise, I'll have Nick do it here tomorrow. Just depends on how quickly we get through the breaks tonight. So, yeah, but there's only 4 spots left in that, so get those done. One of them's pinned there, and I'll pin the rest of them as they, or you can find them in the live store. But definitely get back here tomorrow for the live fill. I'll be back in 10 minutes, and we'll start our pre-solds with 7218. That is going to be our Donruss Elite for the night. So sit tight, and I shall return. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Breaks. I'm James, as always. I will be doing your ripping. All right, ladies and gents, we've made it to the first pre-sold of the night. We got some DONRUSS Elites. Final third of the case we've been working on. It's 72-18, 2026 DONRUSS Elite. Third case, we got Diamondbacks, Travis K, Braves as well. The Orioles also. Red Sox, John M. Cubs, Robert F. White Sox, John M. Reds, Robert F. Guardians, Lou B. Rockies, Matt M. Tigers, John M. The Astros, Robert F. Royals, John M. Angels as well. The Dodgers, Terry M. Marlins, Robert P. Brewers, Robert P. The Twins, Jake S. Mets, Dom. Yankees, Lou B. A's, Robert F. Phillies, Pirates, Padres as well. The Giants, Ryan E. Mariners, Ronald R. Cardinals, Travis K. Rays, Robert P. Rangers, Dustin M. The Blue Jays, Mark K. And the Nats, Ronald R. With the Monet Davis spot going out the Dom. All right, let's ride. Rock 'em, sock 'em. All right. Pulled that gold kaboom out of here yesterday, which was absolutely nasty. Let's get a second kaboom here out of this case. Had plenty of cases with multiple kabooms. Hoping we got another one right here for you guys. If not, man, some sweet other autos or parallels. Been a great set. Love that they brought back this set. Obviously, you can tell we rip it every night. It's just one of those sets that it's worth ripping every night, in my opinion. Chances of huge pulls in the kabooms. Right? Plenty of parallels, good autos, good checklist, good looking cards. I mean, it's got everything. Checks all the boxes for a good, long lasting set that's fun to rip. And doesn't break the bank. Right? I will say that about Panini. They do good with that baseball. You got an immaculate full case, I think tomorrow or Friday. Got another immaculate case. Again, some Inception tomorrow night. Next week we got Prism Baseball release, which is always a good one. Another one as far as that goes. Good checklist. Always a lot of parallels. A lot of good autos in those. Always a big fan of Prism Baseball. Got an orange rocket going out the Red Sox. And a blue Luis Pena. Nice one there to the Brewers. That's out of 199. And a Robinson Cano going out the Yanks on the orange. Spellbound E and Skeens. And we got a Ethan Holiday on the orange Spellbound Y. That's going out of 275 and going out to the Rocks. And a Cal Ripken Jr. on the blue to 199 going out the Orioles. And a Connor Griffin, been pulling these out of here like nothing. That's the second Connor Griffin to this case. There was a blue prospect yearbook auto, I believe, yesterday. So there you go, Pirates. Off to a good start there for you, Robert. That was a Cade Anderson on the orange. Pretty solid one there for the Mariners as well. Trey Savage Rook. And a black Chandler Simpson off the Rays. Does have a dingy bottom left corner, unfortunately. Nothing new out of Elite, though. Unfortunately, that's out of 25. Oh, that sumbitch came out of nowhere. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just who I thought it was. That is going to be the, I believe that is the, that's cyan printing plate? Carry the 2. Possibly. That is a 1/1 Dylan Cruz printing plate going out to the Nats. Wow. Wow. Ticker gonna tick. How about that? It's going to get full treatment. Top tier certified 1/1. Boom. Sweet Dylan Cruz. Going off the Nats on that one. There you go, Ronald. Pretty sweet. Take that. I think that's the third 1/1 I've pulled out of Elite. Pulled another printing plate. Can't remember who it was. But also have pulled one of the Elite parallels. There's Luke Stevenson going out the Mariners. Nice blue prospect yearbook auto. That's going to be out of 99. And a Randy Johnson on the neon green to 99 going out the Mariners. There's a Tyler Brenner on the orange going out the Angels. And Eli Willits on the Spellbound Eye. And there is a Kate Anderson and Randy Johnson Back to the Future. That's going to be out of 275, and that is an orange parallel. All right, there's a Jackson Churio on the orange going out the Brewers. And we got another black. That is a Paul Skeens black out of 25 going out the Pirates. Solid. Dare I say color match on that? It's one of the only two teams you can really get away with saying color match on. Them and the White Sox. Well, I mean, a lot of teams have black, but they're main colors, right? There's Tim Hudson on the John DeGraffs going out to the A's. That's an orange Nolan Ryan full throttle. That's going to be going out the Rangers. 100.9 is what he topped out with the Nolan Ryan Express. As a Charles DeValen going out to the Dodgers on the orange. And Ken Griffey Sr. on the blue to 199 going out the Reds. Connor Griffin on the Spellbound Eye. Followed by Bryce Rayner on the neon green to 99 going out to the Tigers. There we got a Christian Campbell on the orange going out to the Red Sox. And a Paul Skeens on the Spellbound E. That's going to be on 275 going off Pirates. Franklin Arias going out the Red Sox. That is a aspirations out of 99. It's going to be out of 35 bookend, 1 of 35, as those are numbered to the reverse of the player's jersey number. And Badass Eck. That is an orange Dennis Eckersley going out the A's. That's going to be out of 149. Sweet elite signatures there. And nice Ethan Conrad going out the Cubbies on the orange. And we got a Paul O'Neill, the Yankees, on the blue to 199. Connor Griffin on the Spellbound G. That's out 275 going out the Pirates. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. So, Michael. Wow. Landed right back here in my top load. Alright, here we go. Box number 3. Nice Judge Spellbound. That is the J. We got a Cade Anderson go out the Mariners. Solid time to have his stuff. That is a blue to 199 to those Mariners. Spellbound Schemes. And a Byung-Hyun Kim going out to the Diamondbacks on the orange. And we got an orange Dominators Trey Savage rookie out of 275 to the Blue Jays. And another Dominators. That one was 162 of 275. This is 102 of 275. Now you got to get the other 273. Mark, it's just the rules. I don't make them. I just follow them. And then we have a Genregraphs of Andy Van Slyke that's going out to the Pirates. That is going to be the base Genregraphs, so not numbered, but pretty solid nonetheless for good old Van Slyke. There's a Casey Cunningham going out to the Diamondbacks on that orange. Might as well throw this out there. We got a Mixorama. Will the Thrill going out to the Giants. Nice thrill there. Andrew Painter on the Aspirations to 76 going out to the Phils. And a a Ryan Waldschmidt on the neon green to 49 Elite Signatures. What's going on with the Diamondbacks? And a CJ Capers on the orange going on the Guardians. With a Steve Carlton. That does have a badass, or a bad bottom left dingy corner. That's out of 99. What's going on with the Phillies? Oh, no way. No way. The Nats with an Ethan Petrie 1/1 cyan printing plate. That, I'll go out on a limb and say that never happens. 2 1/1 printing plates, same team, same case, same break. Oh, we never added it to the ticker either. We got to add them both to the ticker here. Let me get rid of, hold on. We will bag and tag that here in just a second. Let's get through the rest of these. There's an 80 petted on the orange. We only got a few cards left here. That is, that's weird. As I don't know that I've ever pulled 2 printing plates from the same team out of the same break before. Much less this coming out of the same, well, I guess if you're going to pull them in the same break, they come out of the same case. But very interesting. Very interesting. Ethan Petrie. Going to the Nats on that one. And you got the Dylan Cruz as well. Both cyan printing plates. Both 1/1s. Both for the Nats. To the ticker we go. That is going to be 1/1s number 2,124 and 25. So we're going to go right to 21, 25. That is how many 1/1s we've pulled since January 1st of this year here on the channel. Top tier is the home of the 1/1. As you can see why. Just pull them like nobody's business. Supers, printing plates, autos, platinums, super prismatic golds, gold vinyls, black finites, you name it. They just flock to the stage here, top tier. 1/1 Leaf autos is the bulk of those. Less than 2,000 of those. It's definitely been 150 to 170 regular 1/1s this year, and that's a pretty good clip. And that works out to one every other day if that's all we pull through the rest of this year, but it is only August. So plenty of year left to keep that ticker a-ticking there. All right, here we go. There is a Marcelo Mayer on the orange going with the Red Sox. Followed by Seth Hernandez on the blue to 199 to the Pirates. And our shot and grabs another Tim Hudson. So it's 2 Huddies. That's going to be a base and an orange genre graphs Huddy going out to the A's. That's going to be out of 149. That one. Max Anderson on the orange going out to the Tigers. Then we got a Judge Spellbound G. And a Judge Spellbound J, but that one's an orange parallel to 275. And CJ Capers on the neon green to 99 going out the Guardians. All right. That's an orange Yachty going out the Cardinals. And we got a big Poppy on the blue to 199 going out the Red Sox. There's a Spellbound Willits, Spellbound Eye. And a Gavin Fine going out the Nats. That is a aspirations to 92. And that is a badass. Hold on a second. So I'm not sure. I've not seen a red pen. Well, with the red ink, I don't know if there's any significance there with the red ink. I don't think there's any difference. He may have just signed it in red ink. I know these pen pals are team color, matched type of thing. So this is not a parallel, I do not believe. I don't think there's red ink and regular ink pen pals, but that one looks badass with the red ink. And for your number 2 overall pick in the 2025 draft for the Angels, that is a Tyler Brenner. So a very solid one there for you, John. That's pretty badass. I can say it's the first one I pulled with red ink, though. There's a Casey Cunningham on the orange. And we got an Eli Willits on the Spellbound Eye. That is an orange, and it's going to be out at 275. We got a Hagen Smith on the gold to 10 going out the White Sox. And a Xavier Nines. And that'll do it for the break. But a solid break it was, even with the absence of a Kaboom. Elite definitely did its thing during that one. Nah, there is vertical horizontal, Amy, for sure. I'm actually going to... So there is definitely vertical horizontal, right? But there's no difference. I don't think anything on the checklist says anything about... Hold on, I'm trying to go to my description here. Fucks it. Oh. Really? That's all the fucking thing you get from there? That's fucked. Oh, there's parallels. Gold ink and red ink. So red inks are, yeah, no, there is different ones. Donruss Elite Pen Pals. There's gold ink and red ink. So I haven't pulled a gold ink. The red ink, I assume. So there's variations. So I assume. Shit, there's quads too. I didn't even know that. Yeah, there is gold ink and red ink. Oh, yeah. Amy, you're way ahead of me on that. But yeah, gold ink and red ink. Red ink's below gold ink, so I think those red ink ones are definitely SSPs. 100%. Maybe even like a 101. Right? Obviously, they don't give us odds, and it's not numbered, but it is a parallel, so it is a red ink parallel. I've never pulled a gold ink one. Badass. All right. All right, we got our oranges. These are at 275. Rainy Johnson, Kate Anderson to the Mariners. Our Spellbounds, Ethan Holiday to the Rocks. We got Connor Griffin to the Pirates. Paul Skeens to the Pirates. Eli Willits to the Nats. Aaron Judge to the Yanks. And 2 traded Savage Dominators there. It's 102 and 162 of 275. The Blue Jays. And then a Nolan Ryan. Go out the Rangers on the full throttle. We got our Blues. These Blues are going to be out of 199. We got a Big Poppy of the Red Sox. Seth Hernandez of the Pirates. Kate Anderson of the Mariners. Paul O'Neill of the Yanks. Ken Griffey Sr. to the Reds. Kyle Ripken of the Orioles. And Luis Payne to the Brewers. And then we got our Neon Greens. These are out of 99. CJ Kafis of the Guards. Steve Carlton of the Phils. Bryce Rayner of the Tigers. And a Randy Johnson going out to the Mariners. And then we got our aspirations. We got a Gavin Fine to the Nats. It's out of 92. Followed by a Andrew Painter to the Phils out of 76. And Franklin Arias out of 35 going out the Red Sox. Then we did get a gold. That is a Hagen Smith of the White Sox. It's out of 10. We got a Mixorama of Will Clark. Nice thrill there out of nothing going to the Giants. It's not numbered. We got 2 blacks. These are out of 25. We got a Paul Skeens of the Pirates and a Chandler Simpson of the Rays. And 2 Cyan 1-of-1 printing plates. They're both going to the Nationals. We got Dylan Cruz and Ethan Petch. So a couple of nice ones there. Both 1-of-1s, both printing plates, both Cyan, both going to the Nats. A lot of similarities there. And then our autos. Okay. In our autos, we got a Tim Hudson on the base genre graphs going out to the A's. Followed by Tim Hudson on the orange genre graphs to 149 to the A's. And an Andy Van Slyke on the base genre graphs redemption going to the Pirates. Elite signatures, we got an Eckersley on the orange to 149 going to the A's. Followed by a Ryan Walshman on the neon green to 49 to the Diamondbacks. Prospect yearbook autos, a sweet Connor Griffin going to the Pirates. And a Luke Stevenson of the Mariners on the blue to 99. Then the SSP or ultra rare red ink pen pals Tyler Bremner going out to the Angels. That is an absolute nuke. I mean, because those are, we don't have odds on them, but they are extremely rare. I have not even come close to pulling a gold ink or a red ink pen pals. Didn't even know that they were a thing until we looked them up on the checklist just now. So those got to be pretty rare. Pretty rare for sure. So, all right, guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes, and we will have you some Heritage thrown back to the beginning of the year with 2026 Heritage. So sit tight, 72-19, and Heritage coming up next. I shall return. Don't go nowhere.
timber. He said he love it and he lying like Simba. You better watch out now, yeah, timber. He said he love it and he lying like Simba. You better watch out now, yeah, timber. He said he love it and he lying like Simba. You better watch out now, yeah, timber. He said he love it and he lying like Simba. You better watch out, 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 watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, drop it. Watch out, drop it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, and as always, we'll be doing the Yep. Alright. Let's go. We're throwing it back a little bit here. We got some 2026 Heritage. Figured I'd bring some of this back in. It's always a good set. Always a fun one to rip. See if we can't find our SPs. And well, SPs are, they are what they are to this set. But I'm talking about our variations, I guess. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. That's how we'll split them. Dice will determine that we will break this top stack right now. These other ones go next few days. So as I always say when I rip this product, I should be able to find most of the parallels, or the variations, as we go through them. Of course, I might be a bit rusty. Might be. All right, so always double check your cards when you guys get them in case I do end up missing a variation or two. Definitely the short prints, they are, about 1 in every 3 packs or something like that, the short prints. 1 second, I gotta go to the printer. So not really short printed at all, but they definitely, set builders and such hold some sort of value to them, but we won't pay much attention to finding all the short prints. Like I said, we'll get about a lot of them throughout the pack, but I will try to find all the variations if possible. Usually pretty good about doing that, like I said. We got 72-19 Heritage, third case. Get Diamondbacks Ryan E, Braves Ryan C, Orioles William M, Red Sox Ryan E, Cubs Anthony P, White Sox Brian G, Reds Ryan E, Guardians Albert M, Rockies Jake S, Tigers Mark W, Astros Daryl D. We got the Royals Michael R, Angels Tim C, Dodgers Ryan E, Marlins Michael R, Brewers Shane B, the Twins Peter R, Mets Dom, Yankees Jeremy E, A's Mark K, the Phillies Tim C, Pirates Adrian C, Padres William M, Giants Brandon M, the Mariners Mel T, Cardinals Brent J, Rays Jake S, Rangers Dustin M, Blue Jays Wesley S, and the Nats Justin H. Alright, let's rock them. Heritage in the slipperiest packs known to man. They don't stack very well. So we'll see if we can stay up there. Actually, no, that was Heritage High. It's not the slippery pack. Heritage High, the stacks of the packs when I stacked them over here on the side would never, ever stay where they were put. Hopefully we can get the true real one out of this, the red inks. Obviously in the 77 design, our 2026 Heritage. Alright, let's rock. Alright, so we'll set these by. We'll do a roll for those. Alright, Mason Wynn. We got Chase Burns on the Light Blue Sparkle. Rookie gone with the Reds. There is a turn back the clock. All right, we got a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. on the Light Blue Sparkle going out the Blue Jays, and a Tarek Skubal on the gray. And there's our hit for the box. That's going to be a Pablo Lopez on the Clubhouse Collection. All game used out of Heritage. And that Pablo Lopez going out to the Twins on that game used piece. We got Bucks going out the Twins on the light blue sparkle and Buxton on the gray. That is a, what the hell are they? Ready in action insert. Those are not black parallels. Those ready in actions. They are just the black parallels. Here is a parallel. That's going to be a Jackson Chobe going with Tigers on the 77 color of the year. Those are numbered to 77. And CJ Kafis is a short print. There's a Cole Wilcox on the light blue sparkle going off Mariners. Sal Frelick on the gray. And then Adam Frazier on the refractor going off the ropes. We got a Alec Burleson on the light blue sparkle of the Cardinals. There's a quad. Gray Paul Skeens. Nice power bat or raw power Roman Anthony rookie. We got Ryan Weathers on the light blue sparkle out of the Marlins. Chase Burns on the gray rookie. Duel. And we got a big dumper on the green. 77 All-Star, AL All-Star. That's a green chrome. It's going to be at 99. Robbie Ray. There's a Peyton Tolley on the light blue sparkle rookie of the Red Sox. Brady House on the chrome. And the 77 original buyback, Frank Tanana. It's going out to the Angels, and that's actually a really good condition, Frank Tanana. Actually, pretty centered for original 77. In 3 of the 4 corners are, I mean, okay. That's actually one of the better condition 77 buybacks I've pulled out of here. And Sal Stewart is a nice rookie there for the Reds. And that'll do it for our first box. All right, let's do our rolls here. We got some quads and some duels. So these rolls will cover all quads and all duels we may pull during the break. So these will catch everything unless it's a numbered one or a black border. So a black border is an SP. They are limited to 50 copies each. Again, this ready in action was not a black border. Those are just, I think, black, brown, or blue borders on those. They are not parallels. But a black border base card is a SP and limited to 50 copies each. So if we pull a black one or a numbered one, we will random them off by themselves. But as far as all base and all other cards go, 1, 2, and 3 to the left, 4, 5, and 6 to the right on these duels. That is going to be a 6. So it's going to go to the right side of the card on the duels. And on the quad, rookie quads, we're going to give 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6 gets a reroll. No need, as that is a deuce. So that's going to go to the top right of those rookie quad cards. Again, unless we pull a black or a number. reason those are upside down. No reason at all, just an accidental upside downing of those cards. There's Trey Sweeney on the light blue sparkle. Nice Bushy on the gray. I believe Bush is a short print in the set as well. SHOUTOUTS. And a Gliver on the All-Star. Also got to be careful to find a flip stock as well. Flip stocks are tough to find, but I usually feel those out. We got a Zach Geloff on the light blue sparkle of the A's. Earl Chapman on the gray of the Red Sox. We got our first auto. That's going to be a Password Garcia rookie. Real One auto going out to the Red Sox. The original spot for the Real One autos is Heritage. Always, they are on card and awesome. There's a refractor. It's going to be going out to Trey Turner of the Phillies there. Harrison Bader on the light blue sparkle. Cam Smith on the gray. Montgomery on the Enterprise. And we got a Deckled Edge. That is a Deckled Edge rookie quad. So this is, I kind of forgot to mention that. We will random this one off by itself as well, as that is a parallel. Not numbered, but definitely SP parallel, the Deckled Edges. So we'll random that one off by itself here after this box is complete. Zach McKinstry on the light blue sparkle going out to the Tigers. Dalton Varsho on the gray. Nice Miz rookie. I believe this is the first set Miz had rookies in this year. Possibly. Shit, I can't remember if I would have eaten breakfast. Can't remember what I had for breakfast. But anyway, that's going to be an image variation of Mookie Betts, as you can tell. It does say image right there. There is a you remember James, that was a pretty good catch. How do you know that's an image variation? Number one, doesn't look like Mookie's regular card, right? Number two, there's kind of a playbook to finding the variations. They're usually in front of the chromes, either the base chromes or obviously a refractor. They're usually the card right in front of a chrome inside of each individual pack. So always want to pay attention to whatever that card is in front of the chrome. If you know what you're looking for, you might find a variation right there, but usually it's the ones in front of the chromes. There is a Nolan Schanuel on the light blue sparkle going out to the Angels. So like right there, that Dingler is not a short print. It also does denote them on most of the variations right there next to the number, like it said image on that Mookie Betts. Not always, though. Nice PCA. Of course, it does have a dingy top left. That is just a regular insert. The ready in action insert. But nice one nonetheless. Got a Max Fried on the light blue sparkle going off the Yanks. And that is getting a lot of refractors here, which is very nice. There's a Brian Roque on the light blue sparkle of the Guardians. Nice Shohei there to the Dodgers. And a 77 buyback. You can see all that. That's kind of like the hit spot in front of the chromes always. There's a Cookie Rojas that's going out to the Royals. On that 77 original buyback. Bobby Barrels of the Nats on the light blue sparkle. Brian Hayes on the gray. And Brady House going out the Nats. All right, let's random this one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, or 6 gets a reroll. It's going to be a 1. So this one is going to go specifically to the Guardians and Petey Halpin. All right, 2 boxes down, 2 to go. Jordan Westberg on the light blue sparkle. Yusei Kikuchi on the gray. Let's go out the Angels. What I think is a short print. Again, short prints don't mean a whole lot in this set. I mean, they do to set builders a little bit, but they're so common. Hold on a second. There's a nice Judge, though, on the Clubhouse Collection game used bat relic going out the Yanks. Anyway, the short prints are anything 301 and higher, I believe, card number. Almost felt like a flip stock there. It was not a flip stock. Felt like one almost. There's a nice show, eh? There's a Jung Ho Lee on the light blue sparkle going off the Giants. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., the Blue Jays on the gray. And dual hit box, both of them Judges. This one here happens to be what they call the real one relic. Right? That is again, it's a Judge. And with these, they laser cut those out or something like that, because you can definitely see the burns from where they laser cut them out. It's the only thing I don't like about these real one relics, but I believe this is a new thing in 2026 Heritage. So that is another game used Judge. So 2 game used Judge for you, Jeremy. That's a win. There's a Manny Machado on the light blue sparkle with the Padres. Followed by Brett Beatty on the gray. There's a Jose Barrios on the refractor going on the Blue Jays. A Cam Smith on the light blue sparkle with the Stros. Brandon Lau. Max Muncy on the light blue sparkle. CJ Kafis, rookie gray. Going with the Guardians. And we got a rookie quads. That is a refractor rookie quads. Nice Miz rookie. And a Will Smith on the light blue sparkle, the Dodgers. Jack Leiter, the Rangers. There's the Dudes. We got Salvi Perez on the light blue sparkle, the Royals. Gray batting leaders. There's a gray Hurston Waldrop of the Braves. Dingla. We got Spencer Strider on the light blue sparkle. Nice JP Crawford and Jesus Sanchez. All right, one box left here. See if we can't get another variation. 99.9% sure we have not had any variations other than those Mookie Betts. Or other than that Mookie Betts. But always worth a look at your cards when you guys get them, to be sure. Talk about the judges, Yezzy, or Jeremy. Might be a little behind in the video there on YouTube. That chat just came in right now. If you get to this point, you're like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Andrew Abbott on the light blue sparkle. Yandy Diaz on the gray. Because that'll happen on YouTube. Sometimes you, if you're watching behind and you put a chat in and you're behind on the video, it'll come in, but it'll come in way late. It'll come in live when you put the chat in, but you're still way behind. There's a Marcus Semien in the Clubhouse collection. Game used going out to the Rangers. Andre Ganillo on the light blue sparkle going out to the Cardinals. Brooks Lee is not a short printer. Nothing. Nice. Chase Burns is Matty Shaw on the gray. Ready in action. Garrett Anderson going out to the, Gunnar Henderson going out to the O's. And a Salvi Perez on the gray. Got a Max Fried on the blue chrome. That's going out to the Yanks. It's out of 150. Jackson Churio on the light blue sparkle. The Brewers. The Brewers. Cade Horton on the light blue sparkle. The Cubbies. Nice McLean. I believe that's not a short print, but it is a nice one either way. Sal Stewart rookie. Mark Vientos on the light blue sparkle. You got Mitch Keller on that one, and a all right, last little bit here. There's the regular Moogie. We got Augusto Ramirez on the light blue sparkle of the Marlins. Brandon Nimmo on the gray. There's a Riley Green on the refractor. Followed by JP Crawford on the gray. Let's go out to the Mariners. Ceddanne Rafael on the light blue sparkle to the Red Sox. Merrill Kelly and Jorge Soler to end off the break. Let me get him clean and we will have us recap. We did get this one deckled edge that is a rookie quads, and in the random for this one specifically, it went out to Petey Halpin and the Guardians. And we got two chromes, a blue that's out of 150, that is a Max Fried going out to the Yankees, it's out of 150, and a big dumper to the Mariners out of 99. We got 277 original buybacks, a Cookie Rojas to the Royals, and Frank Tanana going out to the Angels. We did get a 77 color of the year, Jackson Jobe to the Tigers, it's out of 77. A image variation of Mr. Mookie Betts going out to the Dodgers. Actually, 4 relics because we got the extra one in the one box. Our Clubhouse Collection relics are. These are all game used. Marcus Semien to the Rangers. Pablo Lopez out to the Twins. And a sweet game used bat of Judge going out to the Yankees. And in the same box came a real one relic of Aaron Judge as well. Actually, I do remember this now. I do recall this now. All of the real one relics were extras in the box. So if you got a real one relic, you got multiple hits in that box. I remember that now out of Heritage. So a couple of nice game used Judges there for you, Jeremy. Very nice. And then a real one auto of Password Garcia, Mr. Jostinson Garcia going out the Red Sox. Obviously now a Pirate, but was a Red Sox on his first cards with Heritage. All right, guys. Up next, we got 7220. That's going to be the first of 2 Logofractors tonight. It was kind of a mistake listing, to be honest with you. Right? That's why there's a jump between the 2 Logofractors. It was only supposed to be 1 Logofractor and accidentally got listed twice, but we're all good. So I will be back in 10 minutes, and we will rock on that. So sit tight. I'll see you then.